Y'all can shut up. I'm on time.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
I'm Tommy C. This is your top 40 countdown. That's right. Bon Jovi moving on to spots. Did I ever tell you how much Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi?
What? No.
I do. The only guy I like from New Jersey is Sinatra.
Maybe he is the GOAT.
You know what I realized when I joined the Army? I was like one of the few guys that actually played an instrument. Everybody I knew played an instrument growing up. Isn't that weird? I started to realize something. And I didn't know this when I was living there. It's because I was from New Jersey. And that, even though it's not spoken of, that's driving me crazy. Fuck, that's, all right. I don't like the sound of this fucking thing at all. All right, all right, it's a little better. That sounds a little more like me, I think. Sound better or worse? I'm getting a new mixer. I'm looking at you know what? During the after show today, I'm gonna look one up.
Do something like fucking mixer shopping.
Oh, mixer shopping. I have the same mixer forever. So why not just buy a new one? It's the cost of business. Fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I need money. Need my money. Thoughts on the Roadhouse? I never saw the old one.
Yeah, I did. I saw the trailer for it. It does look kind of good with Gyllenhaal.
I don't know. I thought the first one was kind of like. I had a choice to see Roadhouse or like Major League. I remember in the theater, the one with Charlie Sheen, and I remember I chose Charlie. I was a big baseball fan, but I chose Major League. I thought that was more badass. Something about Roadhouse and Patrick Swayze seemed kind of gay to me. I don't know. But then again, I was as a teenager, I was very jealous of guys that got a lot of pussy. Like I hated New Kids on the Block. I hated Donnie Wahlberg. I hated Donnie Wahlberg the most. You know why? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, sorry, hold on.
What the fuck are you doing? I mean, like, is there something else going on?
Someone's in my room.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
I hated Donnie Wahlberg because he was a Negro. You're married, you have pussy on lock. Yes and no. Yes and no. You have pussy on lock till you have a baby. Then you're locked out. Then it's negotiable. Ugh, God. So this finally, that's probably the last time I can milk the MamaMax thing. Nick's doing a stream.
I mean, not at least until Nick's news video. That's public.
I don't think he's going to put out a video, and if he thinks he's going to, it's going to look very similar to when John Swan came back.
No, not Max, Nick, because he's going to make a video too.
Is he making it? I don't know. He's making if I had to guess,
he's making a second one.
Yeah, T crossing, I dotting, and then whatever comes up. But I'm going to be a part of the call.
Do you have a clip of that?
Yes, Ghosty, I sure do. Have you heard of Nick Curse? Curse. I don't think he got me. Did he get me?
Nah. I made fun of Ghosty, so who cares? Just Ghosty.
Yeah.
But no, I'll be honest. Next week we will probably be doing another MamaMax stream.
Did you see what I did to Boogie?
What? Oh, the fucking photo. Yeah, I saw that.
Funny.
That was kind of funny.
That's real too.
Did you see? Did you see any of the lolcow live stream?
No, I haven't. It's because I was super busy today. But
So fucking Ralph calls in and calls Boogie, Winks, both pedophiles for like 30 minutes. And then Vito calls in and Boogie talks about black economics.
I'd like to do a
That's
stream.
that's like the whole summary of that entire live stream.
Yeah. I really let them go off on the last one. There's the stupid stuff in the next episode happens so fast, I couldn't even keep up. People are like, don't cut them off, let them go. I let them go this time.
I sent you the black economics clip if you want to see that later.
I'm going to stop like challenging them as much. Just let them say dumb stuff. The only thing is I feel dumb is when somebody points it out and I was just like sitting there. But you can't get everything. I get interrupted more this time. Fucking from Wings.
You're the fucking fan favorite.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm like most hated guy in the show.
No, not you. Fuck you, Wings.
Yeah, Wings is
the fucking fan favorite. Wings, yeah, man.
Ugh, I don't know. There are two different audiences there.
Oh yeah, the fucking lolcow detractors and the hardcore.
And then there's like the drama people. It's two different things. Drama people love me. The lolcows hate the lolcow detractors hate my guts. Yeah.
With that, I genuinely think it's a bit of jealousy with that.
Oh, I bet if some of them were my spot, there's nothing they could challenge them on. You know, the thing was like Keem wanted me to twist the knife, but the loudest detractors of me don't want me to do anything. And my thing is to watch the clips. I do. I love them, you know. But I'm starting to realize that the way I view the clips of Wings and enjoy the way I enjoy them and having it's a whole different thing. The way they enjoy it in a much different way. Yeah, we laugh at it. I don't know
they yell that this guy's a fucking piece of shit. He's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I don't give a shit. But I knew that. I should have known better. What the fuck was I thinking getting involved in this thing? I'm a fucking idiot. I am a lolcow. You're actually right. Yeah, so he's like, get the ugliest face. So I put one on him. And then, like, Ralph's fans started going at me. And Ralph went at me online. He's like, hey, Tommy.
By the way, I'm still blocked by Ralph. I'm still blocked.
Hey,
since
Tommy.
Like 2018.
I'll tell him to unblock you. Don't worry. He's like, hey, Tommy. I think we should put this beef behind us. I'm like, I don't have any beef with you. I'm just goofing on Boogie, you dummy. So I followed him back. I think Ralph's funny. You know what the funny thing is? Because I guess Ralph wiped the floor with everybody by calling everybody a pedophile. That's what I was told. Boogie and Wings swing at him hard.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think this Ralph thing's over. I actually kind of want to have him on. The other thing I heard, I got to get the clip. Ralph apparently, he started going off on me, and Keem says, "What's your problem with Tommy?" I don't know if I have a problem with Tommy. I'll tell you something about Ralph. Whether his politics, his behavior, any of this shit, there is no denying that guy's funny. No denying he's funny.
He's funny, and he still ate a burger out of a trash can. That
funny.
Is still the most disgusting and funniest shit I've ever heard.
It is fucking funny though. But he's more than just like a lolcow. He's I'll never forget. He got in trouble with some kind of drinking or something, and I sent him money to goof on, like fuck with him, like get him mad. And I said, "Yeah, buy this on me or some drink." Is you know what? I will. No, what? I will. I haven't had a beef with Ralph since 2018. I have no beef with Ralph. None. He was on the show, wasn't he? Like 3 years ago?
I think so, yeah. I think
And he
like,
was
called
funny.
in.
He was really funny. And I wasn't easy on him either. Not at all. No. Not at all. All right. Let's go to this.
Yeah, let's get into the main course.
I don't know. I didn't pay too much to Red Pagan. I don't know. This is not something I'd know. 424 subs. And Red Pagan's been all over the place. Cutting ties, making amends. Red Pagan. She's somebody that calls everybody a Nazi, even though she has a hammer and sickle behind her. One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe in good ideology, unlike Nazism.
Do you have a clip of that?
Even though my ideology has a higher body count. Over a longer bigger period of the planet. Isn't the anniversary of you falling from your chair? Nah, it's during Christmas. Like 2 years ago. That's when I got the red arcade cabinet, the Neo Geo. And my son was playing, he looked over, just went back to
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was funny. Zero reaction at a Tommy.
Tommy's looking over. All right, he didn't fall on me. I'm playing the new arcade.
Oh wait, Tommy, read the description of the video.
Did I spell it wrong?
No, go back. No, not yours. The video that we're gonna watch.
I just found MamaMax. Cutting ties.
Click on more.
Making amends. Yeah, what about it? Cutting ties.
Just click on it.
Click on the.
No,
what?
click on more right there. More. Underneath the like and dislike.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Educating the masses, purging the reactionaries. Purging. Yeah. Slaying the transphobes. This is Red Pagan Corner. Slaying. I guess purging the reactionaries? I don't know. You should be like all into communism talking about purging.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about it. I heard this is funny.
What would Stalin say?
Kill them. I don't know much about Red Pagan, I'll be honest with you, but I heard this video is a riot. Let's go.
They're insane. Yeah.
Oh, welcome, Matt.
Hello.
Hey everybody.
Looking pretty today.
Come on.
I see she shaved.
Oh, you got a picture of Lenin right behind him. Lenin, who famously wrote, a certain amount of people got to go. I love the people. The commies have a bigger body count, but they're too good for Nazis.
So these people expect to go to war when communism takes over?
No, somebody else do it. And you know that's everybody's attitude when the commies go to war. Somebody else is going to do it, and then it's take this bullet and this gun, and you pick up the rifle. He drops.
Yeah. No, you guys do it. I'll make coffee, okay?
Mm-hmm. I can't do it. I'll never forget. Like speaking of Russia, it's so funny. Like they had all these Russian kids going. They got drafted to go to Ukraine, and they're all lounging around like millennials and one of the sergeants get up there, got translated for me, and he said, "Your life just fucking changed. Get right." And I'm like, motherfucker, half the kids in that room will be dead in months. Because they talk to you like that, they're dead serious. They're dead serious. Yeah, man. Like, you see these Russian kids and they're just like laying around. Oh, this is so boring. I can't wait to get through it. I want to go play Call of Duty. You're playing Call of Duty, motherfucker. For reals. All right, let's check it.
I want to just say that I'm sorry to anyone that I brought into this rabbit hole. I want to apologize to Muda and Chud Logic.
You should apologize to all the people you take their videos down. That's the really crappy thing you did. That's the worst thing you did, I think.
Lyrics.
What's worse? Telling everybody to silence everybody, take away their rights, shocking with the hammer and sickle from behind you, or going along with MamaMax, which you would be in really good company. Like excellent company, to be honest with you. A bunch of suckers fell for it.
Papa Gut and basically any others who tried to get me to see the light, and I wouldn't listen.
Here's some other light. Why don't you take down the flag of the biggest murderers of the 20th century?
I'm sorry for being so hostile towards everyone who was just trying to get me to open my eyes. I'm sorry to my followers who I misled into thinking that...
This sounds sincere. Fuck you, Chris.
By the way, yeah, this was all Chris the Narc's idea.
Yeah, he was. You suck, Chris.
He pulled a Gamer J. Lee.
Yeah, I was the Gamer J. Lee. It's so funny. I think it's a real sincere apology. What's the matter with you? We don't do that here.
When they weren't, they were just using me and other people to essentially create the very thing that they were fighting against.
Oh, fuck! I hate you, Chris! Oh, send hate to Chris. Oh, please. Like, what do I criticize? What's funny here? She must be unhinged. Jerk off. Tommy, that's hysterical. Sitting there
It's
listening.
so funny,
I'm
dude. This
listening
is
here.
the funniest video. I'm gonna go DM him.
Yeah, I'm listening to Vega get slaughtered in Palville or whatever the fuck it's called, and you and Verse yell at each other, and he's like, "It's the best video,"
which was a cult. You know, that's essentially what
this is a Game of J-Lee moment.
His
It really is.
looking back,
It really is.
No, what's happening, right?
Shtick was
What?
It was
MamaMax is being milked like crazy, so people are taking whatever they can get.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
right here is they're going to use that as entertainment too,
Yeah.
and just try to make it seem more crazy than it actually is. When it's just like a fucking I'm
But
so sorry
everything
for what
he
I did.
said, every word he used, is someone, I'm sorry that I contribute. I'm sorry to the people I affected. I'm sorry about being reactionary. What else can he actually say? The only thing you could
Do you have
say
a clip of that?
is he doesn't mean it. I'm not detecting that. I mean, that's subjective. Never trust a twink named Chris. Thank you, Ghosty. I appreciate it. Ghosty, why don't you, is he banned from the server or something?
I think he's in here. I think I saw him on the right. I think
Why did we ban him? Because he
Mom died.
does like retarded things. He lied about his dead mom. He fucking doxed someone back
Did
in
I
the
really
day,
give a
and-
shit that he lied about his dead mom? Oh,
Is that a photo of his cock? I think too, right?
That's a problem.
No, he didn't. He didn't send it. He did not. God, now you're gonna
Actually,
make
you
me
know,
defend
I got to
Ghosty.
be
Well,
honest
thank
with
dude.
you. DMs are not my problem. You can block. DMs.
He
I'm
didn't
not
send an
DMs is my
unsolicited
server.
dick pic.
What? Did
He did
put
not
it in
send
our-
an unsolicited dick pic. He
He
did
did
not
not?
send an
Okay.
unsolicited dick pic.
All right.
He's in the server, I think. So I think
I
you're
wanted
good.
to see his dick.
We've seen it. We've all seen it.
We've all seen it.
I've seen it.
Dude,
Yeah,
Mitch loves it.
It's a baby arm. No.
Yeah.
was literally
Check out our
a
recording. We do a whole
cult
analyzation of
itself, claiming to fight
Circumstance?
I don't remember.
Curve? Veins?
against
Brown. How about that? Brown.
Ginormous?
and other predatory individuals and groups.
Does he has a book about Chairman Mao in the back? That guy alone, I think, killed more people than Hitler, right? With the
Fucking
starvation.
This guy's like one of those
read
in-
the Mao
Oh,
book
that's so funny.
and changed his mind.
Yeah. Honestly, skip Mao and Lenin. Fucking, you take MamaMax back.
I'm sorry to the victims who I was trying to help, whose justice is still much deserved and needs to be served, and that I want to
I
help.
should have done MamaMax's apology because that was a non-apology apology. This is hitting all the notes. It's too funny. Oh, he's not a terrible ratio for such a small channel. Huh? Well,
in whatever capacity that I'm able to. But going forward, I simply ask that you seek help first in whatever means that is, whether it's therapy,
Coke,
talking to a mentor, talking to
Hookers?
a friend, talking to your parents, talking to, you know,
Hey mom and dad,
Sure.
I'm super fucking stupid, and I fell for this guy, this piss poor fucking horror movie knockoff, and I thought I could get him a bunch of money every month, and to trap predators, and turns out he wasn't trapping any of them.
talking to a counselor. I don't care. Just there are resources out there.
The more you
Go
know.
to the authorities. I'm not a big
Thank
fan
God.
of cops, but in
Neither am
a
I,
situation
strangely enough.
like this, even though they can be inept,
I got to be honest with you. I'm not I'm a right wing. I'm not super big fan of cops either. I just take each incident on an individual basis, and I don't judge them. They're cops, so they're wrong. That's the one thing I don't do. But my experience with cops has been terrible,
and
and
incompetent
I'm white.
at times, and every other negative thing I can think of, they have to at least take a report. They have to at least, they have to at least file something. And even
I
if
hate
your
Chris.
justice
I
is
hate
not
him.
served, do
He's
that
at work. He just DM me back.
before speaking out. And if you are comfortable, if you are courageous enough to speak out,
This is why Salvo used to
then
goof on
do
him.
it and continue to speak your truth. There are victims of Camden Gerard Davis. We can see that in the leaks that have come out. But the way that Max,
I keep missing those leaks. Do we have those leaks?
No, I don't have the leaks.
That shows that I don't know.
went about this whole thing,
Isn't there a guy? I saw Chud Logic. I'm starting to actually. He's becoming the only streamer I actually watch because I'm a clip guy. There's a guy out there that had some weird foot fetish, some big YouTuber. And
I told you about that last episode.
Yeah, and they all decided to
literally
cancel
told
him
us
at the same time. I mean,
Yeah.
he definitely is creepy, and he's a pain in the ass, and they just had enough of him. And they're making
Yeah.
these, and it's a total virtue signal. They're like, I know a lot of you have come to my channel because of Chaka 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 Khan, but I have to cut ties with him. I have to do it. The whole cut ties is a virtue signal. That's the only criticism I'd make of him, but I'm not detecting that. I'm not feeling it. I could be wrong.
just the way that Max went about this was just completely wrong.
You know why? I tell you something. I'm a body language guy. He feels stupid, and I could see it in his eyes. And you should feel stupid. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, you have
But-
like a bamboozled
but
by
here's the thing.
MamaMax.
Yeah, bamboozled, embarrassed publicly. I'm sure that's. I'm sure it's not easy being transgender, and then on top of being fooled by this monkey, this MamaMax monkey. But I don't know. Like that's what you're supposed to do when you apologize. You're supposed to. Yeah, I'm an idiot, and he's doing that.
On a basic level, was just wrong. It was unethical. There was no sort of tact or grace to it at all.
It's really funny, Tommy. You'll be laughing. Man.
So
It's unhinged. It's
I
unhinged, Tommy.
severed any and all connections with him and Spencer.
Oh, you
As of
you
this-
gotta.
Was he
see
saying
this
this shit to you?
You gotta
Yes, he
see
was
this
yesterday.
video. You gotta see this video. You
21st, I
gotta.
believe it
Yeah, you're in
was,
the.
or
I'm
20th.
not
I was
exa-
there, yeah.
Am I fucking exaggerating?
No, I'm not. So he DM'd me. He was saying that he thought that it was funny because this is the same person who kept saying that who was being harassed about transphobia. That's why he thinks it's funny.
No, the difference between you and Chris and Ark, Tommy, is Tommy could react to a leaf floating in the wind and be like, "Oh, that's crazy, guys! Right? That's fucking crazy! Holy shit! Whoa!"
It's like American Beauty, a bag floating in the air. I saw God.
Tommy, I just sent you the DM that Chris sent me over why he thinks it's funny.
Oh, fuck you, Chris. This, by the way, anybody on the news team sends me something bad, you get this. This is a part of it. He's on the news team now. Let's see.
I've been there.
He's on the news team now. Chris is on the news team.
I have his permission, by the way. I have his permission to fucking
I don't
leak this.
give a fuck. I never said it was fake. I found it funny because the person is a loser and keeps saying I'm being harassed and transphobic. But that's not what's happening here. I guess
I've seen a person take accountability. I don't know.
Yeah. That's the non yeah, I guess. I mean, I suppose I could go all day about like what am I gonna do? Like, they got a picture. They got a picture. They got a flag that's responsible. It's a good thing it's red too, because more people died under that commie religion than anybody in the 1900s. Any group of people, including the Nazis. Whether you were starved to death, whether you died in prison or in squalor, or you were executed on the spot for some stupid fucking law, they got it all. From fucking Moscow to Bogota. So, that to me... But, you know what it is? I'm fair. See, there are people over there. I can't make fun of her looks. I mean, lightly, maybe. All right, they're fat.
I mean, she does kind of look like Chris Tran's like brother.
Yeah.
Sister. Sorry, sister. My bad.
I mean, one of the
all
right. They wanted me to. This is like if this is a video about an unhinged transgender demanding, you use their preferred pronouns while holding a flag that devastated most of Eastern Europe, led to tons and tons of death, unnecessary death. Yeah, then I could probably get around it. But they're hitting all the marks.
All connections with them.
You saw the clip with Chud, right?
I've blocked
that a few weeks ago.
Any platform.
No, I missed that. I missed when they're gone.
That one was funny because they were like, "Oh, Chud Logic, you Anglo, your people destroyed the Irish."
But they're not doing it. That's so funny. Well, that's true though. She's right.
And I completely...
That's a really lousy thing to say, you know that? I'm joking around. I know lots of... Ireland and England's a pretty close country, and there's a lot of Irish and English people that love each other, marry each other, and are friends, and bust balls. And you're bringing up some fucking 100-year-old shit. I mean, it's so ridiculous. I got brainwashed in that, too. I used to go to Irish-American parades, and they were preaching hate, English hate a lot of times. I just thought, it's okay to hate the English because I was a teenager. But
I hate the English, but it's
why
just
would you hate the
English?
English?
It's the way they look. That's it. Yeah, just the way they look.
Okay.
Well, that was racist.
You're kidding, right? In Minecraft or something?
Yeah.
Jesus. We're gonna have a bunch of lefties.
What's wrong with you,
Max? Shit.
Disavow Max in any and all capacity. I disavow Spencer in any and all capacity.
Really? He had more balls than most people did with the Spencer thing.
I will be deleting the interview that I did with Spencer. I will be keeping the one up with the one I did with Kayla will be currently will be privated for right now, unless she wants it to be re-released, but that will be on private for now.
500 subs, relax.
I don't normally delete videos.
I don't delete videos, even if I
don't
fuck up.
normally private videos.
I'm going to delete them.
But this was a situation where I felt
to the gulag with the
necessary
videos.
for either a victim's safety or for the sense that I got.
I like Chris. I really do. I do. I've
By the
always
way,
liked
Chris is now making fun of me for about the whole Ron Jeremy shit in my DMs
Oh,
right now.
he's got no. You don't do that. That's my job, motherfucker.
What a fucking asshole.
Oh, you fucked this up. You didn't fuck up the Ron Jeremy. He did. Oh, wow. You fucked this up, Chris. This sucks. You don't know what's funny. That's why Salvo goofed on.
Dude, this is why Chris only plays Pal World with us. Okay, he does nothing else. That's all he does.
Pal World.
Go build me some fucking Ultra Spheres, Chris.
You get your sheep to work.
Speaking of Ron Jeremy, this kind of looks like trans Ron Jeremy.
Have to not be being led.
This is so boring.
That turned out to be led by somebody that, or two people.
I am gonna goof on this.
Just
motherfucker.
like Stalin.
I am gonna goof on this motherfucker to the end. Where is Verst when you need him?
Oh, fuck.
He had a late night, buddy.
He fucking passed out.
I started streaming Power World and he was still doing it. Oh, I wanna. Jesus. Sabotage my show.
Weren't who they said they were and weren't being forthcoming or honest in any way. I was duped by someone that I thought was a good person.
You're duped by fucking commies too.
In hunting predators, only for him to essentially be a monster himself, and it's led me to
stop the point, bitch.
Rethink a lot of stuff that's out there about him. As more victims have come out, the more they begin to have a sense of his deception.
Dude, fuck Kristen Nork.
Recently, even
fuck Kristen Nork.
have severed.
Well, you started to remember the Chris.
And after the last few days of victims feeling very put off, and even going so far as to threaten or even admitting to self-harm.
Dude, he's not even a cop. He's a fucking fake cop.
I can't take this.
He's fucking LARPing as a cop, dude. Fuck Kristen Nork.
I should have talked more in the beginning.
Maybe Max is not a good person.
Maybe. I hear a southern twang. Live next door to you, Matt?
No, he's in Portland.
Yeah.
Isn't going to be a good look going forward.
It would be funny if I went to a Timbers game with RedPagan's. We'll get our picture taken next to the log.
Yeah.
Matt,
you know
they do
you
that.
Know the whole story.
You know that you score a goal, they cut a piece of the holy log and they give it to the players. Or if the goalie has a shutout, they give a piece of the log.
Do you have a clip of that?
The log, no. Chris and Ark and RedPagan are dating. Hashtag tipster news.
Yes.
What? Why? I think I finally got the money back for Pal World. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Ghosty. I honestly can't. I'd rather take calls the rest of the show. Open phones. I can't do it.
I got a couple things.
What do you got?
I sent you the lolcow clip if you want to see that about Boogie talking about the black economics.
Oh, we'll do that.
Do you have a clip of that?
Yeah, it's right here.
Are your DMs?
What the fuck is this thing in my screen? Play Power World. I did before. Nobody watched. Nobody likes me playing games. Ever.
It's because you play at 4 in the morning, Tommy.
No, even when I don't, nobody cares.
Losers have all these toys and shit. Vito did hint on it. We do like our like recapture our childhood back before everything was garbage.
Fitos and those fucking cats. Get your hands off that Vito.
Because fat
Jerk off a cat
miserable,
again?
right? But secondly, it's because we ain't got nothing else to spend our money on. All right, we ain't buying a yacht to fuck a model on, right?
You could have paid your house off.
I mean, yeah,
that's true. That's true. I mean, like that's something you could have spent your money on.
Well, okay, so here's something else I'll really point out, okay? If you look at the African American community, they like to park their money in like collectibles and shoes and jewelry and stuff like that. And we park our money in toys, and collectibles, and garbage.
Taking
and
financial
rich people
advice
park
from the
in art.
African American community, typically, but go on.
Wait,
Well,
what?
I'm just saying,
You can tell Keem is zoning out. Doesn't even know what's going on.
Strangest comparison I've ever heard.
You talk too much, Tommy. You're always interrupting them. Now you know why.
Poor people buy collectibles, rich people buy art.
Right.
I'm pretty.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm pretty sure the term African American.
They invest in malt liquor and
Newport
Newports
100s
in
in a box.
Dude, all they do is buy bottles of 40s. That's all they do, man.
Steal bicycles. Oops.
American is offensive now, just so you know.
I don't give a shit.
true.
I don't. I want to say that till I fucking die.
What?
I'm 49 years old. They wouldn't let me say anything else when I was a kid. That's the only thing I was allowed to say. That's what I'm fucking saying now. What am I supposed to say?
Because they beat your ass if you're saying bad things about black people. That's why.
Also, they always got movies 8 months before they actually come to theaters. Some cool stuff
Yeah.
like that, too.
Yeah, and you can't. You gotta, I saw Rocky, the one with Tommy Morrison, and we were the only white people in the theater. It's the best movie experience I ever had in my life. It was fucking fantastic. The only thing we didn't get is a gunshot. It was fucking great. Kick his ass, Rocky! It was great. Oh, when he got up, my ring is in the street, right? People stood up and went crazy. It was like going to a sporting event. It was fantastic.
That's hilarious because that's one of the worst movies to come out of that year, I think.
I tell you something. Yeah, I know, and they wrote it. They decanonized it too. I love that movie.
Yeah.
The problem with that movie is they could have done it and not made him punch drunk, even though it made sense that he was punch drunk. I gotta be honest with you.
You got the shit beat out of him, part 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did. They said he took brain damage from the Russian, which made certain sense. Right. The problem was it was a caricature of Sylvester Stallone imitations, you know, and then it did block any kind of, and it did block any kind of future movies from being not ridiculous. So when they decanonized it and they made Rocky Balboa, what are they gonna call it? Rocky Balboa?
Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa.
It's a good fucking movie, man. See, he wanted that was his kid. He wanted it to be funny, and he also wanted to be a little realistic because there's a price to pay for boxing, a big one, right? A big price to pay. So I don't hate that movie. I don't hate that movie. It's just he went a little overboard with the yos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he was trying to do Rocky 1, is what he was trying to do.
Yeah, but
like,
he's not like. Here's the thing about Rocky. He's not stupid.
Yeah. He's
not dumb. He doesn't really stick up for himself. He lets people push him around, you know. Even the bizarre thing is he's a fighter. He lets the mob push him around. He lets the people in boxing push him around, and then he does all this stuff. He's a working class guy, and he has this incredible heart, you know, that everybody kind of.
It's the embodiment of Boogie 2988. It really is.
Boogie don't have heart like Rocky. How dare you?
Black.
Black.
You know what they also told me mulatto is like, for someone who's half.
You can't say mulatto anymore. I'm a mulatto. I'm a scanner.
My God, you can't say mulatto.
That used to be literally on government forms.
Boogie's on here. He's like, I don't get it. I can say that he has a chink in his armor. Why can't I call him a? No.
Why can't you say mulatto? Why is crow? What are you supposed to call someone?
Why is Keem laughing? This is
Keem was so off on this stream. He kicked Ethan Ralph off while at the heat of the fight because he said it was boring. Like he was totally like he didn't want to be there. You could tell Keem didn't want to be there. That's why you're doing local podcast, Tommy.
I
Because
can do
Keem doesn't want
streams
to
too.
do it.
I'm prepped to do the streams. We already did a prep session. I don't know.
He's half white and half black now.
I saw a raccoon. Why can't I call a black man? Well, you know. Anyway,
Words don't mean shit.
I like when Keem goes over the Reddit stuff, though. I think that's cool. Maybe we should switch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Words don't have power.
I kind of like to see all the hate I get. I'll be honest with you.
When are you gonna?
Boogie, tell us more about the black community and what inspirations you've drawn from them.
That was pretty funny.
And I was growing up. I dated a black girl for 7 years. I got to know her family. I got to know her friends. I got to know that community fairly well.
And I never talked to them again.
One of the things.
Play D&D, asshole. You didn't fucking hang out in the hood. Calm down.
And then they robbed him.
Stop it.
Is that they like to park their money because a lot of African Americans in America were poor at the time. I don't know. I can't speak now, but a lot of black.
No, they're all rich now.
People at the time were poor, so they had to live paycheck to paycheck.
Why is he talking like this? He just doesn't give.
They moved to the
now, keep in mind, I'll
apartment
give him
Scott.
this. He just did 2 hours with me prior to this.
Yeah.
You know. It's too funny.
It's really different now.
You know, this is what I'm doing from now on. Not giving a fuck. I'm gonna do exactly what Keem's doing. I think it'll be a lot funnier.
Real good.
Not give a fuck and let him. I kind of did that a little bit, but I'm gonna give less of a fuck next episode.
A lot of people that are living paycheck to paycheck needed to park some of their money. Okay, and one of the ways they would park their money is they would show off their.
You ever see somebody who knew less of what they're talking about than right now?
Yeah, this kid park their money. What the fuck are you talking about?
I told you my ex-girlfriend could tell you what ethnicity you were, including what white ethnicity you were, by looking at your fucking bank statement. We'd block out the name. They'd play a game of work. They'd fucking take a black thing and they run the name and they go, Puerto Rican. That was the coolest thing ever. She went to the same school as Hassan in Rutgers.
Her wealth by having a nice piece of jewelry, a nice shows, nice whatever. That way they could feel like something. And you could always. And here's another thing: rednecks park their money in guns. A lot of people don't know that, but rednecks buy up expensive guns, knowing that they'll retain their value.
I know the one redneck over there buys his money in trucks,
and that they can sell them.
He parks his truck and parks his money in his truck
later. Okay, and that's something I was experiencing in the late '90s, dating an African American girl. Her family, they did that shit. My redneck friends, they bought guns, they bought and say trade and sell guns, and that shit's still going on today to this day. And nerds, what we do,
if they just stop parking their money, they'd be fine.
Is we buy collectibles, so we're fucking losers, and it's how we park our money.
So let me be clear. Hold on.
Park your money in CDs and Roth IRAs as well.
No.
Anybody says fucking Wings one of the funniest guys I know. He's got to be.
That's every poor redneck who owns fucking 20 guns. I'll explain that to him.
Poor white people buy guns. Black guys buy sneakers. And
they did at the time. I don't know what black people are
and
now.
Fat white guys buy toys.
Yeah. That's my.
This is an economic masterclass.
Yeah, I know.
And rich people.
Sociology too.
You know what they park the money in? Real estate.
Doctor Boogie, doctorate of sociology
and art. Real estate and art.
What are Asians buying?
Fuck, I know, man.
Hold on, we got to donate.
Convenience stores. Chinese restaurants.
7-Elevens.
That's fucking funny.
There's another one, I think.
Yeah, do you have the Ralph one?
No.
Go to Optimus's
Twitter.
Go
watch the channel.
No. Go to Optimus's Twitter. This isn't the Ralph one.
Okay.
Go to Optimus's Twitter. Go to media.
You send it to me.
Hold on, let me find it.
I gotta find the.
All right, I'm gonna do this thing. Anision. I know it's probably not worth much since I'm incredibly misunderstood and underrepresented. Misrepresented. I thought underrepresented. I don't know what I was thinking. That'd have been just as obnoxious. But watching you talk and exercise critical thinking skills is pretty inspiring when you thoroughly respecting evidence, basic law, and human rights. You can do really good work. Jesus Christ. John's been through enough. Onision, leave him alone. God. My God. All right, here you go.
We
not
got a
fair.
$20
It's not
donation
fair.
from Optimus saying, "I speak for the entire hood when I say we need
you
a
have a
whole
clip of
podcast
that?
episode of Boogie talking about black people."
I do find
Boogie's.
Boogie's. Yeah, I think you have deep insights into the African American community.
I mean, I can tell you what was going on in the mid to late '90s
I don't
in
know
a
nothing.
specific part of the country what the
Wait.
African American community
What kind
was
of
doing
food
then.
were they eating at the time? Like,
You know, not to be racist.
Okay, dude. all
He's
right,
got yeah.
I'm
Right, you fucking did.
He just ends it.
You know-
He fucking ends it.
Boogie would tell you he didn't mean that. And he did it on purpose. Although it's hysterical. That was quality content. I dug it. They were probably just going on too long at that point. That's too fucking funny.
Dude, Keem was off yesterday. He was
We all
fucking
have our
terrible.
off- we all have our off days, believe me. I can't criticize him after me and Harley. So fucking funny. Is there anything
My
else?
favorite part about the Ethan Ralph thing was though, when he called in and started shit on you, Tommy, and Keem was like, "What do you got against Tommy?" He's like, "I ain't got nothing against Guy. I ain't got no beef."
Yeah, I got no beef with Ralph. Well, he said me some things. We got to end the beef, and I'm like, "What? I don't have a problem with you. I don't care." Well, I'm like everybody else. I fucking watch your clips. Funny as fuck. I've always defended Ralph. Might be a right wing loon, but he's definitely funny. Oh man, he's definitely a funny guy. All right, is that it? You want to take calls or something? Or?
Yeah, I think we take.
Yeah, I think
calls.
we got Stimp Man.
Sit man. Might do love phones
Yo.
tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing love phones. Strongly thinking about doing love phones tomorrow. What do you got, Sid man?
Hey, I just wanted to know what's it called. Did you see the video I sent to you, or the clip about Hassan?
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't have time to look at it. Let me check. I don't want to. Let me take give me a second. Can you see my DMs? Good. No, that's the first time I ever looked. I'm fucking watching the lyrics, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I gotta stop.
Have like the #1 slot on the platform. So when that's not happening, you got to pull the fuck Hassan ripcord, right?
Well, I was fuck Hassan from the jump, just to be fair.
Problem is, you pulled it so hard that I don't have the same juice no more. You know what I mean? Like when you panic and you say fuck Hassan every time, and you've done that for like 3 years at this point, it's not going to be as good because I no longer have the same audience because you pulled the fuck Hassan ripcord too
What the fuck is he talking about?
many times and you sucked me dry. So now I don't have the juicy cow titties that you want to milk.
If anything, going on your way out, you might get a second win because everybody's gonna watch your gay ass content. Ugh.
I don't understand why he always
He
thinks that
doesn't
can't
understand anything. Anything. I mean, he's sitting there saying that Ben Shapiro and Destiny are unintelligent. And I got to be honest with you. I said I have to apologize to Nick. I said if Destiny ever got on Shapiro, Shapiro would run him over. Apparently, he more than hanged with him. So I got to give Destiny a little bit of a benefit of doubt because I figured the day that happened that I would be covered with fucking funny ass clips. Nothing happened. You know, it just seemed like a normal debate. And he's calling them unintelligent. He can't take Willie Mack.
I hope Willie Mack does a video again about him just going
No,
after
he knows.
this,
I think
after
he's
the
somewhat aware that it's almost over. Or definitely the level that he was at. I'm sure. I mean, it's a long fall from grace.
Yeah, I mean, did you see that he even got I think he has his own show now with Twitch that he's going to be having.
Look at the comic girls. Actually, good point. Actually, you know what fucking Magnetar sent me? Bunch of pictures of high school girls. I'm just kidding. Because these are the comic girls we want. Cute. I hope they're all over 8 now. I'm sure they are. She's in the army. She have to be 18, right?
It's China. So
yeah, I'm just kidding. What did what did Boogie's arguing? All right. So I sit around, Tommy, let's chop a little beef. I just want to joke and fun. Yeah, sure. We don't have any real issues, my opinion. I was like, I don't have beef. I was goofing on Boogie. That's the lockout DM group. And then Boogie responds, They aren't nuts. They are stupid. Dealt with this shit for years. They take everything in the worst possible way because they have sponges for brains. Can you please go back to making content? I miss streaming and regular uploads. Your last live stream was a month ago. I made 2 videos this week. Hope you've seen them. When I'm when I'm in a good mental health headspace, Boogie's too funny.
Dude, ask him to talk about black economics.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
dude.
the guy's like, you know what? I did watch a Boogie video like within the last 2-3 weeks for Christmas. Yeah, a gaming video. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, his gaming content,
Yeah,
fine.
gaming content.
His anytime he gets called out on something,
talk more gaming on locale. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know.
Maybe go over some old classic games.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I from now on, I'm gonna bring up some political topics and see if they fucking just let them go. Laugh at them.
But yeah, no,
I really got to
like,
stop taking them so seriously. I really do. What the fuck?
Who? Oh, the
well, I was
politics
told
thing?
to twist the knife with them. That was the original plan, but I don't think the original plan's working all that well. So, see you later, Simp Mine. I'll get to you, Jessix, but you're a celebrity, so you go at the end. Vertical. I don't fucking know what your name is. You're on the air. Vertical.
Hey, I was curious what you would think if Keem actually followed through with having MamaMax on the Locale Live main show. What would you ask him?
Would I have him? Sure. That's not happening. You kidding me? As long as I'm there.
Yeah, don't give away your whole hand, but what kind of questions would you ask him if he was actually going to go on and he actually agreed?
I would accuse him and ask him to defend it, and here's what he would say: nope. So that's a good question because I don't know what the fuck.
He'd probably ask Spencer to defend him.
Yeah, no, get Spencer. Is Spencer there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious because he mentioned it in that live stream you guys were watching. Also, good job.
I know he wants MamaMax. I just can't see him doing it. And his DMs are open. He's not doing it. MamaMax is thinking right now, like he's telling everybody, look, I may have made a mistake, but I'm always for the victims. I'm looking out for the victims, which really means I'm looking how to rebuild. I think he's going to pull a John Swan. Come out of nowhere with a big video. Not attack anybody, right? Make it super about, and there'll be no substance there, and people point it out, and he'll fucking melt down. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah,
I would ask you questions like how long. Here's the thing: it's like, were you ever worried that people might discover that you really haven't had much impact on anything, much less protected one victim? That's another. I'd ask him. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I would do? I'd go to Nick and ask him what I should say. That's exactly what I'd do.
It would be really entertaining if he actually went on.
I think so. He's not going to do that. Then fucking he's fucked if he does that. Even if like he does well, he's fucked. He went on a Locale Live. What the fuck? But you know what? I take that back. He may need clout. He may need clout someday. Maybe he does it. Who knows? Maybe he turns Locale to make, but I don't fucking know what he's going to do. All I know is Ricky Berwick has the same hands E.T. has. That's all I know.
Dude, fucking phone home.
Yeah, it does. He looks like he's dialing the speak and spell with this shit. Jesus Christ.
Elliot.
Elliot. Phone home. Stupid movie. Anything else, Vertical?
Nope. He's gone. Bye, man.
Oops. I hit the wrong button. Or did I? Jessix.
Hello.
How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's interesting conversations from Bookie there about I didn't know he was like a.
You didn't know?
From the black community that he was a spokesperson.
Well, he stuck his dick in a black girl, so he knows a lot.
Of course, yeah. That's like one step above. I have a black friend.
I banged the black girl. Hey, listen, I banged a black girl once, and I happen to know.
So what will Boogie upload on in Black History Month?
I had a black girlfriend. I had a black girlfriend for a short period of time. I didn't even end up sleeping with her either. I didn't get the chance. And she kind of tried to get me fired. She's a security guard at my work, and I was kind of like, she said something freaked me out. And I just didn't have the balls to break up with her. I was only like 19, right? 19, 20, somewhere around there. So she tried to get me fired at work and she got caught. She put notes on my, she put a note on my car. I got you this job. I can get it taken away from you.
Oh my goodness.
I turned it. They
That's
didn't
so
fire her. They
psychotic.
just, yeah. That was, that was my only experience. But I don't think that's I think she had.
And then you never went back.
I was already kind of, I forget what was with her. You know what? Yeah, I tell you why. I tell you why I broke up with her. I never slept with her. I'll tell you exactly why I broke up with her. She wouldn't see my parents because she assumed my parents would. I think she had bad experience with other white parents, and in fairness to her, right? But she wouldn't see my parents because she was afraid they're going to be. And I told her, I have an uncle from St. Croix. He'll probably be there. They're not going to like get this N-word out of my house when he's there. I mean, it's not. She wouldn't do it, and when that couldn't happen, I had to sneak around like a teenager, and I'm like, I'm done with that. So that's why I wanted out.
When I was in middle school, it was like my second boyfriend ever, and I didn't even hold his hand. Like I was so scared of boys at the time. Yeah. But he asked me out, and we were really close friends. Like he was in band, I was in choir. Like we got along really well. So when he asked me out, I just said yes. But like I said, I never even held his hand. I was like so nervous around guys. But he was half Jamaican, half Indian. And he was like the smartest kid in the school. His parents were like, one of them was a doctor, like a surgeon. One of them was a lawyer, like crazy stuff. Oh my God. And and so we were dating for like 3 months, I think. Yeah. And I went with him to the movie theaters one time. My parents dropped me off, and they never let me live down my terrorist boyfriend. He wasn't even Middle Eastern. He was Indian and Jamaican.
Well, Jessica, it's close enough.
You're Italian. You're Italian American, right?
My mom's Italian, my dad's Cuban.
Oh, jeez. So how was your date?
What are you doing with the Molignan, Jessica?
What are you doing with Jamal there?
It was crazy. He was such a sweet kid too. He was like a fucking genius. He ended up graduating high school at like 16, going to like some crazy college, like
getting lots of weight.
But he was a cool guy. But yeah, we were, I don't know, like I was just terrified of boys at the time. So like I said, I never even held his hand. He ended up breaking up with me.
He probably thought it was you were afraid of your parents.
No, because I didn't tell him. I never told him that. My parents were very racist.
You didn't tell your parents were white?
Yeah, I didn't tell him that my parents were racist. No.
Like that scene with Tony Soprano. Fuck you. That's what I'm looking to avoid.
But it was funny. He was nice. We were even friends until like high school. He's married now and stuff, and obviously so am I. But
stupid parents.
It was funny.
So, Gus Van Voort, stupid parents. He could have provided quite well in the end. He's my doctor.
Yeah, I think he like lives. I mean, it's kind of a good thing because he ended up going to like some college university. I mean, some California university, and like lives in California now. So like probably dodged a bullet, but like ideologically anyway.
All right, I think you're probably a good wife. Jeez, don't sell yourself so short.
No, what the fuck? I wouldn't want to live in California. I'd rather kill myself or be single for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you have to put up with all the lefties, and they're not fun to live with, for sure.
Yeah, now I'm married to a Cuban, and every day is a party.
So you kind of like the tall, dark, handsome guys, I guess, right?
Well, I mean, Daniel's like a pretty white Cuban.
All right, like Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, really?
Like his family was probably like from Spain, and then like moved to Cuba to like own a big property and a bunch of slaves, kind of. I mean, I'm just saying, distant family, but
I'd actually like to meet your husband.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him, obviously.
I bet he's probably really cool dealing with you. He knows just how to deal with you. Jesus Christmas. It's too funny. Too funny. Oh man. You know what I want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Thornton Smash. Did anybody see? If you haven't seen it, I went back on my word and I made a shot for the point news video, and I didn't think I'd ever make one again. And this is going way back to the old fuckheads. But they put Ethan Ralph in the thumbnail. Let's see. what the fuck? How do I get to my channel? I don't even know. I'm such a retard. This here. This is a Apex YouTuber, and we discovered kind of him on the way up. He had this he had this crazy guy accusing him of stuff when he only had like 1,000 subs or something. Thornton Smash. He's Apex Legends YouTuber. And I always liked him because he's in his 30s. So I was like, that's cool because I like older YouTubers, right? Because it doesn't make me feel as pathetic. And he got arrested when everybody thought he had gotten swatted, but apparently he had some kind of domestic incident with his wife. His wife went on some competitor site and basically said he strangled her, right? And then as I looked into it, I saw all these videos, and they're all from other Apex YouTubers, and they're like, get him out of the community, he's horrible, she can't be lying, most women don't lie about all that shit. And I wasn't going to do anything. When I saw that, I was like, I got to do a video. First of all, this guy was kind of okay to me. He seemed all right. So I made what I thought was unbiased. I played her side. I did his side. I tried to be fair. I cracked some jokes when I was in there for Thornton Smash. And I did my best. But you want a body language thing? Like this look, body language, like you get the vibe. I don't know what happened. And I said it in the video, if he beat her, go to jail. And by the way, he replied to it. And he said, I think this is the fairest shake I've got. He wrote to me in that video. I was like, this is fair shake. Because everybody was just like, they just were taking her word for it. And really, he's known for having the best Apex leaks, like right on the money. But he's also irritated the community. Some people would accuse him of clickbait because he clickbaits everything like Apex is dying. And I don't know if Apex is dying or not. And I can always get a game, right? But he does have he's managed to title his videos like this is the end, of the Apex sort of cycle. And people are pissed off at that. So they're pissed off at that, his clickbaiting, accusations of clickbaiting. And I think they just like, oh, this is our chance to get rid of him and get his leakers. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, it was wild. So I played both sides and what have you. I don't know. I don't know if he hit her or not. If you think about it, she really, bitch. Well, I don't know why this bitch is so surprised. She married Thornton Smash. She married into the Smash family. All right, thanks for selling that joke, you fucking assholes. But check this out. So here's the thing. He addressed it.
Apex
right?
Legends, news related. Shocking, I know.
Okay. To me, all right, I'll show you how he usually looks. Like, that's how he looks now, right? And he's asking him, like, look, give me a chance to prove myself in court, all right? This is the way he normally looks. Let's go back a couple days when he's, like, normal Smash. I thought that was a funny fucking joke. I swear to God.
Aim assist. My God.
Shut up. This is normal
To let
Smash.
us see what we were missing out when we got ballistic. There was actually a question about a surprise. I know, cosmetics.
He looks pretty fucked up there too.
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
He looked no, but
exactly.
He's you know what it is. He's in it right now. Let's go back.
I think it's the same exact shirt too.
Yeah, it probably is. If I was going to jail for this bitch, I would be looking at me too. Let's go I want to go like 7 months back. This is not the Smash I know. Thornton Smash. 6 months, 7 months. And by the way, he just married this girl. Maybe we should go back a year before they were married. When he was dating her and he loved her. I'm going to trust the police investigation on that one, but before I pass judgment. All right, here's a year ago. Here we go. Here's Thornton Smash.
What's going on?
Let's go.
Great new year. Today we're going to be talking about force multipliers in Apex Legends. And you might be wondering, well, what's a force multiplier? Well, it's this thing right here, but YouTube has sensors, so we're going to kind of skirt around.
No, please don't. Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
But he's gone from that to, oh, fuck!
I got to go to court. He looks better now, honestly.
Nah,
looks like he lost a little weight. Looks a little anxious.
No, I
you
bet
know,
he's
some weight
anxious.
loss and.
I'll bet he's anxious.
Maybe a few too
Hey,
many
everyone,
pills.
Nice
Gordon here,
haircut.
and today we're going to be talking about something that's not Apex Legends news related. Shocking, I know, right? It's going to be a little bit more of a
He hasn't shaved.
serious topic, and I do want to go ahead and start off by saying, you know, I want to thank anyone who sent me kind words or supports. I see you guys in the comments, and it means more than you can actually probably ever know. So just know that I appreciate it. Now, on top of that, I have seen the inverse comments, and I have seen some crazy, wild rumors and speculation, and I cannot even begin to address all the misinformation that's out there. My personal one that caught my eye was that I was in prison, which is just the court of
I'm
public
just going
opinion
to prison. I'm not in
very,
prison.
very real thing in 2024 and can dictate so much. Which is unfortunate. But that's going to lead us into our next part of this, and that's my side of the story. And the first thing I need to start off with is...
You know what I remember about him and the Water Got Him? Well, you were just started us with Water Got Him.
I popped in, yeah, with Water Got Him.
What I remember, I thought it was a little weird. I think he said, my girlfriend works for Google. With the stuff that you've been doing and following my channel, they're going to put something on you, and slowly but surely you're going to lose all your views. That's what he said. And that's exactly what happened. Now, he was already hating that he was going to lose views either way. But
yeah,
it does. He basically said there's a spigot, and my girlfriend's going to notify somebody. I don't know if it's the same woman or not. I'm pretty sure it is. And they're going to turn the spigot off. I wonder if they're going to do that to him.
Maybe.
Because if she's got that kind of power. You know, we heard, Susan with Jakey, when she was in charge, she had... Juice World and said, "Oh my God, you're so talented. We got to do something for you." Yeah, I wonder what that was. And then he exploded after. But then the poor guy got murdered.
Yeah, well, he didn't get murdered. He died.
No, he overdosed.
He OD'd? I thought somebody went and broke in his house and killed him.
No, that's another rapper. You're mixing up the black.
I'm sorry. Like
a racist.
Yeah. Wrong black
Boogie. You know, if Boogie was here, he'd have straightened me out.
Yeah, man.
Juice WRLD died on a plane.
Boogie knows hip hop.
Oh, he OD'd on the plane. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks too. I don't know. I don't know what he did. I'm not saying that I even get a vibe. I don't know her. I don't know nothing. I just saw that the coverage was so slanted. I had to stick it in. If you guys want to check the video, I made it like really quick, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it too, because it was something that I wanted to make. It's my thing. You kind of get, like I only get excited when the mission's impossible. Let's see what the comments are. Keep attending your court dates. Well, it's good. Damn, bro, looks like you're going through it. Stay strong. I'll never understand how people jump to conclusions. Well, this is unexpected. Hey, my guy, hope you're
36
okay.
likes.
Yeah, I can't say
Bro had
something.
one job.
I can't say stuff like that because I don't know if he did it or not. I can't bring myself because I don't know him that well. I don't know him at all. But neither does anybody else. And they're just like, look, when you get popular, people just eventually hate you, and he gets views. But I think a lot of the community is just sick of the way he's like Jeremy. Like it or not, Jeremy knows how to title, and Jeremy has good thumbnails, and he gets it done. I don't like all of his content. I like his headline. Here's what I do. Here's my Jeremy video. Oh, that's interesting. Jeremy starts to drone. I'll look it up myself. I got enough information now. That's literally what I do with Jeremy. I'll look it up myself and instead of listening to him drone on about it. Innocent until proven guilt. Enough said. Well, it seems like he has a lot of supporters, but I don't know what he's saying. It's a divorce. People are getting pretty bitter. Bring up everything. That's true. Innocent until proven guilty. Oh, that's a nice thing to say. But yeah, he was. I remember we tried to get him on, and then I know once he blew up, I had no contact. How many subs did he have? Check that shit out. 200K. It's pretty good.
He turned 22K. Is he losing subs?
Well, that's a good question. Thornton Smash. I don't think so with comments like that, but he could be I don't know. He could be deleting, anything that's negative. for all I know. You know, I've seen it all. I'm a veteran of this bullshit. All right. Here we go. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get that too either. Like, I wouldn't unsub him. Maybe if I saw him beat his wife, then I'd probably do. I can't do this. But if I knew there was some kind of like domestic violence, I know how that is. It's he said, she said stuff. And I'm not, like, I don't need this fucking guy to tell me I may live my life or for him to be a role model for me. I don't need any of that. They can prove she didn't. I tell you what, if she's lying and they can prove it, this is going to be in court in a separate lawsuit for her directly, probably from him. Well, he's not getting views like he used to, but I mean, I don't know how the view pool is there.
Yeah, Social Blade is now like really, really strange. It's not always 100%.
Yeah, but that like maybe Apex is dying, for all I know.
Yeah,
it's been around for a minute. It's a great game, but it's been around for a minute. You know,
I mean, hey,
games
he
have
could go
life
play the
cycles.
finals.
He's already trying to make inroads in the finals. That's the thing he's doing.
Or
That's
Pal World.
This is
too.
the life of a game. Pal World. Yeah. Fucking American hero like Vega, big badass. Well, that sheep's kicking my ass.
Oh man, where's my dragon, dude?
Where's my
Come
dragon?
Okay, buddy.
Funny to listen to.
Have you gotten to play with him yet?
MamaMax voted most likely to succeed in Hot Topic. That's a good one. Good one. Poofers.
Might be the funniest thing Poopers has ever said.
What do you think? You think he beat his wife, Jessix? You're a woman. You know everything.
I have no idea. I still don't know enough about the topic in general. I haven't heard much about it. Most of my like recommended on YouTube is still about the MamaMax shit. So
yeah.
that's all I'm seeing.
Well, Jessix, in summary, he had long hair. He beat his wife, and then he lost all of his hair. So,
I mean,
do you think he did it?
Sounds pretty cut and dry to me.
Yeah, right. All right, lock him up. Well, did you see? I'll like, this is funny to me. Like the guys that do this, like, people are fucking weird, and I can only think that they have like they don't have the best of intentions, or they're just virtue signaling, left. But like, listen to this guy. So when you come here, you're not going to see. I'm trying to set it up as trying to be unbiased. Stuff like this.
I have a really hard time imagining that she would levy these things up against him if they were not true.
Believe all women. You're not going to get that here. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. I think you're just going to get fair. I can't believe that women would be involved in some kind of reputation destruction. How could that possibly happen? It's like saying, I can't believe a man would be involved in violence. That's how stupid it is. This is my other favorite.
Bond on Christmas Day and has a court appearance today for second-degree assault and criminal mischief. Second-degree assault is a Class 4 felony and has a mandatory sentencing of 5 to 16 years in prison. This guy went after people who abused games and turned around and did this.
Can you believe it? What a hypocrite. There's more.
Hard to avoid just angry posting about this while he continued to get views and stayed silent, but the reason people kept it so...
Well, what if he's innocent? I don't know. Should he be allowed to continue to make stuff?
vague was because the victim asked to not make it public, so it won't be saying their name. But
well, that's clearly not true, because the victim made it public right here on alleged victim channel. We'll go over that in a minute, and in that we're gonna go over her side of the story. Thornton's side of the story is this thus far. Apparently, he's made some posts and taken them down. I understand the allegations being put out against me. I look forward. Go watch a fucking video.
That guy sucks. Wow. Dislike.
There's another funny clip in here, though. I gotta play the kid that made the first video. This is funny. This is really good. Hold on. I guess that's a clan of some kind. Dre had Thornton. No, not that one. No, there's another one that's really funny.
All right.
Okay, this one's hysterical. I mean, really, truly hysterical. Listen to this guy. You'll love this, Matt. Listen up, seriously. Hey, who is funny?
Since the court date is today, people need to know who this guy is. When he was released on bond, he didn't just stay silent, he ignored it and continued to make money from viewers who didn't know. I get it, I used to be an alcoholic and made my fair share of mistakes, so wouldn't it have set a good example for your viewers to say you messed up? Supposedly Thornton posted about getting
It also wouldn't have been good to say you messed up if you didn't. It's
sober,
coming.
and I understand that. Once found myself at a cop's house with a bunch of criminals with coke on the table.
Okay.
But you live and you learn.
Yeah, you live and you learn. I can find stuff like that. So like I heard Thornton Smash, we worked with him, and I wrote Thornton Smash, and I got a bunch of videos like that. It was amazing. I was like, oh, I gotta make a video. This is totally up my alley. You know? And once I just happened to go in, a bunch of criminals, and coke on the table, and you know, next thing you know, I was in rehab.
He just
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I know, doesn't it?
Like I can't tell you how many times I've found myself in a similar situation.
But I mean, like
It's just like another Tuesday.
It's
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's so funny because, well, you guys might not have friends like that, but I actually do. Look, it does. He's right. Like, yeah, shit happens. We all do stupid stuff when we're young, and someone's more serious than others. But to like bring it into this gaming situation with a guy that's accused with absolutely just a he said she said thing. It's hysterical to me that he would just like, yeah, I got nailed with coke one time. That was him trying to be unbiased. The people that wrote in the comments on that kind of liked it, so maybe I'll do it again. Oh, I only do news again if it's really funny. That's it.
Yeah, there's nothing funnier than accusations of a man beating his wife. I'll tell you what.
I turned it into. First of all, the video's about the.
I know. I'm just fucking around.
You bitch. The video's about the coverage. You're making me out to be a son laughing at that shot cop. Oh God. You want to do degenerate love songs, Jessix?
Oh yeah, that'll be great. Actually, where was I? I think it was in Chris the Narc stream, just like typing in chat, and somebody asked me when I was going to be on Love Phones again.
Yeah, maybe it's time.
Yeah, I'm down.
How about this? Love Phones with Jessix tomorrow. But
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's my last day. I only go Monday, Friday now. Want to wait? I'm probably gonna.
Yeah, only because like I don't really work. I do Uber Eats now, and Fridays are like a busy day.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we're trying to like just save up as much money before the baby gets here.
I gotcha. That's all.
So
public.
Fridays are like a big day.
Is that all public now? I wasn't sure. I almost slipped and said it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, no, yeah, totally public. I'm like 6 months pregnant now, so we're
super. Do you remember when I was congratulating?
Soon.
Like that was one of those embarrassing moments in my career. Didn't I say something about the pregnancy?
That was Jessica Pizzle.
Oh, same thing. I'm sorry. Women are the same.
So I mean, basically the same thing.
So I did manage to keep your secret. Did I do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
When did I announce?
Yeah.
After Christmas. Yeah, it was like the beginning of December or before Christmas. It was like December 6th or something. Whenever I had my gender reveal, I posted it.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. I managed to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
I didn't keep my mouth shut with my first wife. I got a lot of trouble over it. Don't you know that women have what you call it? What do you call it when you lose a baby? I forget the fuck.
Miscarriage.
Miscarriages all the time. I don't have a sister. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like even for women, I didn't realize how common it was. Like it wasn't until like I experienced. So I had two miscarriages, 3, but one of those unconfirmed. Like I never went to the doctor and confirmed the pregnancy. But and it wasn't until like I experienced one, and then I talked to like some of the women around me that I realized like how common it is.
Yeah.
It's something like 1 in 4 pregnancies, like something insane like that, miscarries like really early. So like I found out my grandmother went through it, my husband's grandmother, like all of these women older than me were like, listen, I've been through it, I know how it is, you know, which was really comforting.
Well, you know what?
But it's like you have no idea how common.
You know what's comforting for me as a man? The fact that my sperm is fucking amazing, and my first shot lasts. That's what it made really comforting for me.
Good for you.
On both honeymoon wedding nights, I struck gold. Do you know that?
I'm happy for you. You know what I realized?
I have the
counting backwards.
Sperm.
I realized counting backwards because, you know, we lived with my mother-in-law like since before the wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after we got married, the whole time we were married until we just moved in August, we lived with my mother-in-law, and it was just a really like toxic, stressful situation. And I was counting back like how far along I am to like figure out my conception date, and I'm like 99% sure like I got pregnant the day we signed the lease for our new apartment.
It works that way sometimes. Do you know
like just the thought that like, oh yes, we're finally gonna be fucking out of this hellhole. Like that's all it took.
Dave and I thought it'd be really funny to stream our bachelor party to like 20 people when we were shopping the Point Hockey, right? And as a joke, because it happened the first time, we got it down to pretty much the wedding night. I just made it. I told Dave, it's right on the channel. You probably could dig it up. That I'm calling my shot like Babe Ruth. She will have a baby in 9 months. I said that, and I was dead on. I always get everything right. Everything right. No, I'm serious. It's on. We ought to go dig it up. Yeah, but I have my bachelor party on here. You probably could do a search for it. It's me, Dave, and a bunch of Joe Cronin's losers.
That's funny. I'll have to see if I can find that somewhere.
Yeah. It's just, I call my shot like the Bambino. And I made a Bambino. I was going to pull that guy in. All right.
Yeah, you left. You guys like know the gender, Jessix?
Yeah, we're having a boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. We didn't care either way, obviously, because we wanted a baby. It didn't matter, you know. But my mother-in-law, when we were moving, she found a whole what's like a bin, like a big plastic bin full of my husband's baby clothes from when he was a baby. So we have like a bunch of his little baby clothes. Yeah. Super. So I was like, if we have a son, because they're all like blue, you know, a lot of them are for boys, you know. Perfect. So I was like, oh, I hope we have a boy. We could put him in, and it worked out that way. So
there's stuff online where like my wife to this day is always giving away, like buying or not even buying, trading clothes. There's a whole baby online thing. You should really get involved with that. Like a lot of the mothers on like the army wives over here in Wiesbaden, they're always like trading stuff and doing stuff like that. So
once they grow out of the newborn
here's
clothes,
the thing,
they'll give them to somebody else.
Here's the great thing about babies: they don't give a flying fuck what they wear. Like they only start to care a little when they're teenagers. So you can, like my kid, just you hand him pants, he'll put them on. You know, so you don't have to be too picky about it. You know,
the only part where I'm picky is that like I don't want to use anything polyester, only because in Florida it's like really fucking hot.
Oh,
and the
don't
polyester
do that.
Will just be so like everything needs to be cotton or linen, like breathable. But other than that, I don't care what it looks like. I'm not picky.
Might get his ass kicked too, because polyester's pretty lame. Boy, you're on the air.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Well, is it open phones?
Yes.
Okay. So I was just wondering if MamaMax, if he
I want to choke you to death.
Let's fucking get to it, dude. Come on. You're choking. I'm
choking. Oh no. No. Okay. If MamaMax.
There we go.
If he pretended like it was
Come on, you almost had it, dude. You freaking almost had it.
MamaMax pretended.
No. Yeah, if he pretended like it was fake the whole time.
Okay.
Would he be okay in your books, right?
Could you repeat yourself? Almost had it, dude. Can you repeat yourself?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If.
Go ahead.
Come on.
There you go.
Mama
Man,
Max?
I'm blowing it.
No.
You're doing
Okay.
great.
You're doing great.
Don't
Mama
listen
Max?
to this. Just don't listen to chat. They don't know anything. Go ahead. What do you got? Mama Max did what? Would I forgive him or try to help me out here?
Yeah. So like, if he pretended the whole time, like if he framed it as like he was pretending to catch pedos, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Don't stop now. We're on the edge of our seats. Keep going.
God, finish it up.
No.
I'm gonna finish this call if it kills me, man. All right. If he was pretending the whole time, what?
Pretending to catch pedos.
Okay.
Would you forgive him? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Like
he
if
was.
he
All
framed
right.
it
I'm gonna
as
answer it. He was pretending to catch fetos, and that's exactly what I was angry at him for.
but if you framed it that way.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna.
What, Matt?
So did you watch the Nick video?
Yeah. No, if he came out and said like, this is
not real.
Satire. No, yeah. If this is not real. And
All right. I'm gonna teach you how to talk. I'm gonna teach you how to talk. All right. If he admitted,
I'm a little retarded, ain't I?
A little bit. It's okay. A little bit. It's okay. You're in the right. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
dude.
I don't know
Hey,
if I can do this, Tommy.
you're in the right place. By the way, we're all retarded.
You're in good company.
All right. So you're saying if he came clean with everything, would I forgive him?
Yeah.
Correct? Why could you say that, you dummy?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you're a good sport.
You started playing Elder Scrolls music. I got confused.
Okay, the next time you call in, put down Pal World and talk to us. Talk to us properly. Think of your sentence.
This guy's never calling in again.
I'm gonna make you feel better. Relax. Everybody, shut up. The guy that's making fun of you, English is a second language. Okay, do you feel better? All right. I gotta answer. I'm gonna answer this guy. He's first of all, he gets most people have hung up by now, and probably should have. No, I don't think he would because it's a scam, and that's my answer. It's my real, honest answer. It's an absolute scam from the beginning. So if he came clean, he would be coming clean with his charity scream. So the answer is no, and that's the honest answer. Do you want to come?
Can I make an art?
Sure. Go ahead.
Counterpoint.
Go ahead.
If
I don't know.
if he had done it from the beginning, like if he
told everybody about the scam, if he told everybody about the scam before he thought of it.
No. Like if he had framed it as like,
Are you playing devil's advocate?
No.
He's playing retard advocate.
Yeah. Well, he's allowed to play devil's advocate. Let me ask you something.
The music, man.
Did you
Stop playing Oblivion?
I'll answer
Not
this.
fair.
Here's what I need to know, but I want you to be honest. The question I answer, are you going to answer it honestly from the bottom of your heart? Did you call me a pedophile in the past 12 months in a comment?
Have I?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I've been a fan of you since 2021.
Good for you. Look where it got you. And today's your first call. Today's your first call.
You're
Yeah.
doing a great job.
How would you like this? How would you like? Are you gonna be around tomorrow? Are you gonna be around for tomorrow's show?
Yeah.
How would you like to host Love Phones? I'm not even joking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Really?
No, wait, Tommy. No, this is MamaMax. He's fucking social engineering.
No.
No.
Look at my chat history. I've been around for a while.
Okay. No,
I'm
you're
just
in.
a little retarded.
It's okay.
Psyop, dude. It's Max. It's
fucking Vault's pretty retarded himself. Ask him about Ron Jeremy.
Listen, this is shot from the point we're all a little retarded here.
Yeah, well, all
being real.
Yes. Look at me. I'm like almost 50. You know?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of video
Board
games
Doubloon,
behind
can I
me.
ask you a question?
Sure. Go.
Board Doubloon, can I ask you a question there, buddy? You got 2 legs?
Absolutely.
Well, you got me beat, buddy. So there you go.
Let's go.
All right, you're a good sport. You're a good sport. All right, so you're gonna.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you a friend request.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
invite him.
Be around
to the news
tomorrow.
team.
I'm sending you. Oh, there it goes. Finally, I'm sending you a friend request. I'm gonna contact you about an hour. All you gotta do is show up. I will pull you in, and we can do love phones. You think you can handle that, Dr. Doubloon?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I will tell you this. If something breaks, I might cancel it, but I promise you're the next Love Phones host.
Let's go.
All right. There we go. By the way, you playing Pal World?
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm too broke for that.
Get the fuck out. Tomorrow, the Doubloon, Dr. Doubloon. Can I help you? All right, let's take some more calls. Good call, by the way.
Okay, buddy.
Acute Doge, Doge, go ahead.
Oh. So I would just like to ask one quick question, and that is your definitive stance on Max. Did you believe from day one that he was faking the pedo catching stuff?
When I would say day one, the 20th, I got a little suspicious. Because it was, I think it was I can't remember the Piccaside.
Answer is pedo tube.
Well, the one in 2020. I made a kind of a criticism, right, of it, and I didn't know that he had switched. I hadn't heard from him in years at that point, so I was a little suspicious when I knew it was a. You could see it. You could see it. When I knew it was a scam, it was 2021. When I made the famous "suck my dick" thing. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you.
My hairy Irish balls.
Yes, my hairy Irish balls. That's when I knew it was because he was leading. He put a picture of me and Jeff, or a video of me and Jeff, and framed it as people that were trying to stop him. And I clearly it was a message.
And the grotesque fanfic.
And if you go back to 2020, I'm very generous, and deep down I'm thinking something's really wrong here. You know.
I think the biggest problem is everybody gave him the pass. Everybody was like, "No, but he's good." Nobody looked too deep into it.
Do you know? I want to give a shout out. I did almost a 3-hour interview with Dojangles today, and it's going to be on her page. It's just me and her. A shout out to Charlie, by the way. He's just tired. He doesn't want to do the drama stuff. So, Charlie, our co-host, Chuck, our co-host, and it's mostly just a conversation between two people, very Joe Rogan-ish. But I'm not saying I took a swing at Charlie, but I got really, really, really pissed off. And I think there's people like Muda that honestly didn't know, and I think there's people like Nexpo that did, and just hope it wouldn't fall on him. And I think it just goes across the board. Here's why I know that, because I know he was threatening YouTubers. I know when I saw the video in 2021 that this is a scam. I knew it was a scam right away. If he was willing to take that kind of action, right? Fear, like scaring people into supporting him, I knew more than likely he was protecting a dark secret. That's it. And then on top of that, nobody's been caught, nothing's been found, and everything's theatrical. It was very simple math for me.
Mine was the half-baked episode when he was claiming all this big stuff, but no actual evidence was there.
You got it.
That's when
you got it a lot earlier than most. Another thing is there was rumors that he had a hacker squad. People were scared of him. They knew it was probably bullshit, and they were scared of him. I don't care so much about the people that kept quiet. Nobody's required to like stick up for me or take up some kind of thing or anything like this. I don't believe everybody that say they knew nothing, because I know he scared a lot of people, or they just didn't want to deal with it. No, but there's very few YouTubers that are willing to put up with the bullshit I'm willing to put up with. I put my ass on the line all the time because I know I'm going to take hate, and I deal with it.
Well, yeah, because before all this happened, he was basically untouchable. I can't remember who said this, but you cannot critique a pedo hunter because that just looks bad on you.
I did, and my fans.
I don't understand how he got away with it for so long.
Because
it's like,
for just what I said,
I've been into watching
for just what I said.
Forever,
he was threatening people, and he was making vague references to people that were trying to stop him. Do you want to be one of those people that try to stop him? This is a nice channel you have here. Would you like to? It would be a shame if it burned to the ground. That's what he was doing. And he was asking people to support him and asking them to do it. And they were falling for it. I got to be honest with you. Charlie looked stupid. Everybody looked stupid that was like, yeah, I'll help you out. Nexpo admitted that he sent him a video and he didn't know the context. And when he saw it, he was like, holy shit, that's not what I signed up for. That's not a fucking bell ringer. You know? No, like nobody questioned the magnet. Like, I honestly believe nobody questioned Magnetar because he wasn't from this community, or they didn't take Magnetar serious because he wasn't from the community, and he presented it like a fucking left-wing dipshit.
I didn't know Magnetar was a public figure when I originally watched it because
no, he had his own channel. He didn't know what. In fairness to Magnetar, he did the best what he could with what he had. Right? And he didn't know much about drama or how things work and what you can do, what you can't do. I've said before, there are certain people that I won't swing at, even though they probably would, they'd probably, I'm calculated, right? But there's times when I throw calculation right out the fucking window when it's serious. And this was one of those times. And I think just most people aren't like that. Most people are like, Elvis the Alien, and their contribution to society is telling you it's Mental Health Month. You know, when they act all big and bad because they mentioned it. So no, yeah, that's the way I feel. I'm so sick of talking about that. Nothing to do with you. All right, thanks for the call. Let's get some other calls in here.
Bro, breaking news, Tommy.
What?
Fucking Dexerto just so Gabby Hanna's left the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's a fitness instructor now, and fucking Dexerto just fucking doxed her working location.
Yeah, she works at a YMCA.
They're media. It's okay to dox. They're real media. It's okay to dox.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Poor woman just wants to start over.
I literally forgot she even existed, which is like a good thing because clearly that's what she wanted.
That's the end of her job. She'll be done by Friday. She'll be done by next Friday. She's really famous, man. She's like mega famous.
I mean, but I think shit's kind of died down, and then now she's trying to start anew. And fucking, you got
is it in California? Is it in California?
Yeah, in California.
Yeah, she's fucked. No, you have no idea how people are obsessed with celebrity, even old celebrity over there. She's fucked. She will not keep. This is the equivalent of Gary Coleman becoming a security guard. Remember how that went?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. They're going to all drive her crazy. They're going to call people that hate her. There's going to be calls from that other bimbo fan saying that she's approves of rape. And then what happens?
Stalkers.
Yeah,
stalkers are going to fucking start getting her as an instructor and shit.
Yes, it'd be dangerous.
Oh, boy.
No, she's fucked. That's the thing with going in. This is something to think about, kids. This is if you break into social media. Right? Not 100% of the time, but you got to think about it, especially if you go into drama. This is your last job. This is it. Because if you hit a certain fame, or you get stuck, where if you quit, you'd make pennies because you don't have any fucking real education. Wink, wink. Right? It'd make pennies, but you can't move up because you can't get any more popular. You're stuck. That's nobody talks about it in social media. All right. From what I understand, Wings has turned a lot of his life around and stuff and financially and everything. But he's stuck on Call of Duty. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. And he can't move up because all the other people will call sponsors. Because they hate him because he plays video games for a living. That's one thing to think about when you get on social media. This might be your last job. Think about it. For all you 20-year-olds, you can't imagine that. Fucking 30 comes quick and 40 comes faster than that.
Do you have a clip of that?
Yeah, I do. Sure. Gabby Hanna, I don't understand the comparison. I'm not a black bitch. Gary Coleman just took a regular ass job where you just observe and report and write shit down. And then this woman went in and started fucking with him and started saying things like, boy, wow, I used to watch you when I was a kid. Boy, things must be, is everything okay with you? Are you doing all right? And he says, I'm doing fine. I'm financially stable. I just want to work. And he kept saying that and kept saying that. And then he punched her in the face. I don't know how, maybe he stood in the chair, but He did. He punched her. He beat her. You know, and that's not right to hit a woman because she's asking a bunch of questions. But boy, do I understand. You know, but she was fucking with him. So, oh my God, Gary Coleman. It is kind of surreal. Imagine going to work one day and Gary Coleman's there. He's like, "Can I see your badge?" You know.
What's up, Willis?
Oh, you imagine that? Hey, Gary! Can you say it just this once? I won't ask again. I promise. Can you say it? Can you say it? Can you say it?
What you
gonna hit
you know,
with
he
a
probably.
brick.
You know what else he probably got? People walking up to you and be like, "Bro, I loved you in Webster, man. You were awesome."
Oh,
in
that's
Webster.
what I would do. Yeah, he's dead too, right? Emmanuel Lewis.
Did he die? Did Webster die?
Let's check. I think so. I'm betting on yes.
Clip of that.
Yeah,
he's
but I
alive.
was in different strokes. Who do you think I'm dating?
Emmanuel Lewis is alive.
Emmanuel, I think he's gone too.
No, he's alive. 52.
Get the fuck out! He's older than me. He's from
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
still alive. Still alive and looks 8 years old. Poor guy.
Poor bastard. Oh my God. Great googly moogly. There is, you with your God shit. There's no such thing as God. Look at this. Look at this, Jessix. What kind of cruel joke? What kind of God would do that to somebody?
What do you mean?
Like, look at him. 50 years old.
Okay. It looks.
So God hates his children? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Clearly he does.
What's wrong with looking like that?
What? Because when you're 50,
if you want to be a munchkin for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
then sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a market for that.
The Lollipop kids loved being abused on the Wizard of Oz set.
We represent the
Lollipop
lollipop
gown.
Say it again. Sing it again.
Do it again. Don't get wise with me. Do it again. Jesus. The Lollipop Guild. I know somebody that was in Return of the Jedi. Was playing one of the Ewoks. Well, I don't know them as a family friend, but I'm not in contact with her. She was. I don't know. Somebody showed me when she's with Chewbacca when they go in the AT-AT.
Mm-hmm.
Because George Lucas was well aware of the abuse these people took during that. He did everything that could to make them feel like they belonged there and treated them like professionals. I heard nothing but good things, and that's good.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm not going through that.
Yeah. Do you know most midgets are atheists?
I don't imagine. I imagine so.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they would be. I bet they would.
If you really think about it, though, it would be pretty convenient for them to be Catholic. They wouldn't really have to get on their knees for communion. I'm just saying.
Yeah, good point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, they're at church. Like, this guy stays on his knees the whole time. He doesn't stand up. I was like, wait.
Like, they would look really pious in the pews.
Webster was a lot worse in Different Strokes because they really exploited the fuck out of him. Oh, he's so cute. 52.
Because I guess the other one looked like a child too, but Webster looked more like a child, I guess.
Yeah, Gary started looking like a man towards the end.
Yeah.
And when he was about 30, he looked like a man.
Do you have a clip
from
of
the neck
that?
up. Arnold. What you talking about, Jessix?
I just realized Webster's what's that Russian dwarf kid looking guy? You know what I'm talking about? The one that's always like they're putting on TikTok and stuff. Hasbulla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Webster
that
was
like
our
really religious dude.
Yeah, Webster was our Hasbulla back in the day.
Oh, Emmanuel Lewis is Muslim? What? I'm missing.
No, wait, no, Tommy, you remember Hasbulla, the little kid? He looks like a little kid, but he's actually
He's like really rich, and he's always in these expensive cars.
I don't know.
We talked about on Shopping the Point.
We did.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll send you a clip of him.
We did 2 hours. Fuck. Where'd the time go? This terrible show that we did. I'm enjoying this.
Well, we
bit.
fucking saved it.
This is my show.
Dude. Watch the clip I sent you. It's Mike Tyson and Hasbulla.
Mike Tyson.
This was kind of weird. This one weirds me out.
Really?
It's such a funny clip.
Let's see. Why are you so short? He looks like a baby too. He doesn't even look like a small person.
Well, it's like Tyson did. I don't think
It'd be
Tyson
funny.
realized
It'd be really
how-
funny if he kicked Tyson in the balls. Get the fuck out of here, kid.
He just fucking starts like fucking cuddling with him, and
I've
it's
never
like,
seen this.
dude, that's like a 20-year-old man. Mike, that's a 20-year-old man.
What do you do? He got cute.
Makes me so uncomfortable.
He's a 20-year-old man. It probably happens to him all the time. You know, his mother says, you know, I know it's been very difficult for you, but for me, you'll always be my baby.
At least Mike Tyson's there to give you Eskimo kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Tyson gives a grown-ass man Eskimo kisses. It's the funniest
What do you
shit.
do? Like, it's just a reaction. That's how you deal with children, you know? That's the way.
Yeah.
That's why I deal with kids. I wonder if Tommy could kick that kid's ass.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he's big for his age, isn't he?
Yes. 90th percentile. Only 10% of kids
Yeah.
in Germany his age are taller than him. That's pretty big. He did.
Is that from your side or your wife's side?
Well, my wife's German, so they're automatically big. But her brother and her sister aren't that tall. But her father was, and I'm 6'1", and so's my brother.
I'm really curious, like how tall our son's gonna end up, because Daniel and I both have like really tall and really short genes in our family.
Yeah, you know.
So like
it's a
my
coin toss.
mom was 5'2" and
He
my
could be
dad was 6'2".
short. He could be short and sprout well over 6 feet when or he could be really tall and level. Do you know I stopped growing when I was 15? Probably gonna smoke it.
Yeah, I stopped growing in like middle school. But I sprouted really fast, so I went from
it was like all at once.
like below average to like 5'7" in middle school. You know, I was really tall for a middle schooler, and then I just stayed the same height forever.
Well, I started noticing I was like as tall as most of the jocks. That's when I was like, wait, they're not that much bigger than I am. So I just kind of noticed that at one point. I was like, I guess I am kind of big. And I was really gawky and lanky. This picture of me in San Francisco is awful. You see it? Ugh. I can't believe no wonder girls didn't want anything to do with me. I barely looked like a man. I didn't look like a man when I was 25. It sucked. I know. I feel this little. I feel this little shit's pain over here. Jesus. I didn't stop getting carded until I was 30. No pain in the ass. All right,
We were at a convention a couple years ago, and it was me and Daniel, and I was in cosplay, and he was just like normal. He was just dressed normally, and we were talking to a guy that ran like a t-shirt stand, you know, like a booth.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like showing us all the different t-shirts, and he's like, "Oh, get a look at this one. I don't think your mom would let you wear this one," to Daniel. And it had the F word on it. And he was like, "How old do you think I am?" And the guy said, "I don't know. I thought you were like 16. He's like, "I'm 28.
Oh, God. That's awful.
He's growing facial hair now, and it makes him look older. But when he's clean shaven, he looks really young.
Let's say hello to Pat. I'm doing an after show. I think we're gonna watch a scary video or something like that.
Aren't you doing mixer shopping?
I mean, we already watched a scary video with this Red Pagan MamaMax video, right?
I don't know.
Hey-o.
Watch. I don't know what we're doing. We watch a scary video, and I guess I'm going to bed. I'm not sure. I couldn't do that. But all right, let me get my. I'm starting to get tired. Ugh, I hate getting tired. Oatbag, Bex, and Abby Blackburn, Cody, Everborn, Gothboy, Nesquik, Peck and Pun, Reynold Hughes, Tommy C's Cat. Who are you? Irish Pilkington. And if you want your name read off at the end of any stream, make sure you get to Patreon, and that's $10 a month, and it unlocks all the extra shows. Also, I decided to start DJing again. So if you see a notification of the thing where I'm doing the DJ and you want to listen to music or request music and take requests and shit like that, you know what I should do? I really should be a bastard. Play my own music, and then you have to donate to, like, we'll call it the jukebox. Good idea. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Fuck you. Sometimes I'm like
called the jukebox.
You know who likes it? You know who likes my DJ stuff? Stephanie Stephanie, because she likes my music. She likes because I have diverse taste in music. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Put a thing together. She's got to pay attention. Got to join the Discord. You got to be a member and sync up. What did Heisekite say? Anything funny? Oh God. Well, here's the thing. I said I was really skinny and dorky looking. How old do you think I am there?
I don't know. I couldn't even guess. I mean, I would say mid to late 20s.
I'm 35.
Really? Yeah, you look young.
Yeah, I'm 35. That's when I started the channel.
What happened?
I got fat. I married a nice German girl, and she cooks too fucking much. I don't know. And then I got this fucking job. And I don't go anywhere.
And then you met Keemstar, and everything just went all downhill.
You know what my son said? It's funny. Because he says he's trying to keep an eye on his weight, and then I said, look, he says, can I get this? And I said, look, you can get that. It's a special kind of lemonade, but Tommy's got a lot of sugar. What I think you should do is no gaming today or tomorrow and work it off. But you can have one once in a while. You're mostly drinking water and Gatorade, so you can do it. You just got to work it off. I really don't want to get fat like you, Dad. All right, take your fucking water then. Let's go. Yeah, it was good.
So put down the Pepsi and drink water.
Well, it's weird because we had a conversation with him. You know, like, you're bigger than most kids. That also means that you could have a weight issue, more so than most kids. So he pays attention to it, and he doesn't. You know, this is his mother's giving him shit. You know, I put a stop to the gummy bears and fucking. I mean, I looked at him. I said. He had a bag of gummy bears, and he's just chowing down watching TV. And he's bigger than I was. I could eat anything when I was his age, and I wouldn't gain weight. And I said, Tommy, this is the last. I know how much fun it is. I love doing it myself, but you can't do it. You're going to be a big fat ass. And he hasn't done it since. And I took all the gummy bears away and ate them myself. Thanks, everybody. Let me put the after show in there on the stage. I'll make it free. How about that? Free after show.
Yeah.
Maybe convince you to join. Okay. I guess it's gonna be an SFTP radio. Freebie. What's today? The 20. It's gonna be the 26th, isn't it? Oh, we got 25th. Soon. 23:05. Okay, 23:15. After show. Does not repeat. What the fuck is going on here? Fuck. How come I can't get the next thing? Oh, this is so annoying. Time has to. Oh, PM. Yeah, 12. Oh. Was it 25th? Oh, I got the times fucked up. Oh, there we go. Okay. And that's in there. It's freebie. They're a lot looser. This is pretty loose. I don't know how much looser it's going to get. So, and I also can take calls in there too. If for some reason you have a real hard on to talk to me, normally I don't get too many calls in there though. And that's it. Anything else? Nothing? We're done?
That's it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
You got nothing to plug?
Check out Now Recording on the Now Recording channel. Podcast dropping tomorrow or the next day.
Keep your eyes out for the Dojangle stuff. It's we had a real nice conversation. I generally enjoy her company. And so I'll see you and goodbye. Geez.